when we first started, I said policy has to match the physiology. So if we want to keep moving the field in the right direction, we have to understand the full gamut of the physiology and pathophysiology that's involved with the mild traumatic brain injury. The physiology, like what happened in that case, should determine the treatment. It should point us like that treatment makes sense, that one doesn't, that one does in this case. This other case over here, this one matches, that other one that matched on here does not match on this case, right? And we can start to distinguish, hey, we're getting more and more confident. We know we're going to get outcomes because it's matching the physiology. We trace it to its root. This one is direct damage to the brain. This one is not. We're throwing our hands up, but we saw craniocervical involvement. Now we know what we need to do here. And so, this is just some suggestions, but immediate intervention, this is not complete, but hyperbarics have proven amazing for everything from immediate intervention all the way to late stage intervention. Very consistent all the way through. So you can see the earlier treatment would still be relevant in late stage treatments. What I find though is sometimes people say, well, it worked over here, so it should be done here. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if we can get maximum results with minimal intervention, we do the minimal thing necessary to shut down that person from continuing down the cascade. And if we can just shut off whatever's contributing to it, we should be able to look at that person and go, you're going to have a good life. Not, we'll just sit around, watch and wait and hope it doesn't get bad from here. I want people to get well, and I want their brains to work, and I want them to have a good life. My heart's definitely in the military, but I've worked in the sports world. I don't care who it is. I just want this situation, this problem of mild traumatic brain injury solved. And I think the more we collaborate and the more we work together and the more we try and wrestle with where things go based on what's happening in the body, we're going to come up with amazing protocols that, like clockwork, are just turning brains back on and shutting down these problems. I'm confident of that, and I think this is something we can do. So policy must match physiology, changing the culture of sports, the culture of the military, the culture of the places that are getting these MTBIs the most, getting them to understand you cannot sit around and watch these people decline, but you have got to shift your culture to support the policy that's in tandem with the physiology and the treatments that match the physiology too. That's when we really make change.